I used to work at a major department store. It shall remain nameless, but there was a family that would come in. A husband, a wife, a son, and a daughter. The Mullet family. The Mullet family, I shit you not. They all had mullets. And I'm not talking like a little bit of hockey hair mullet. I'm talking full-on Joe Dirt, Billy Ray Cyrus mullets. The whole family. The dad had his, and the mom had her she mullet, and the little girl had her she mullet, and the little boy had his mullet. Ugh. Do they do their hair themselves? Or do they actually pay somebody to do that? It's like that poor little, the poor little boy and the girl with their mullets. I mean, you know, it's one thing if you're an adult and you choose to have the giant Joe Dirt mullet. Or if you're a woman and you've got Josephine Dirt mullet. Fine, but don't do that to your kids. I mean, that's like a step away from child abuse, if you ask me. But yes, the Mullet family, they would come in fairly regularly. I mean, it was like straight out of the 80s. I mean, you'd think you would have stepped back in time looking at these people. I mean, I guess they were nice enough. I don't know. I never talked to them. They didn't shop in my department. I don't know. I don't know where they shopped in the store, but it wasn't in my department. But yeah, so there's a Mullet family. So sad, so sad. And then we have these people come in to the place I work now. Oh God, they come in, they're disgusting, dirty, greasy-haired slobs wearing like a t-shirt with kittens on it that's got stains and holes in it, a pair of ratty old sweats, and they're wearing flip-flops or something in the middle of winter, and they're dirty and greasy. And then they've got their 1,500 kids. Oh, and the dirt just stands out, and their pale, fat skin. Why are the Trashy People's kids always fat? I mean, don't y'all go outside? I mean, since you're trashy, you should have plenty of outside to go to. But they're in there, dirty people screaming at their dirty kids. And like their kids run wild until Mama's had enough. Little Belle, you better cut that shit out or I'm going to get switched when we get home. Little Belle. I'm sorry, Mommy. I won't do it again. But Little Belle, she might chill out. But Blaze has a problem with authority. Blaze doesn't need to listen to his mama because that's not really his mama. That's his stepmama. He doesn't have to listen to her because that's not his real mom. So, little Blaze, arms akimbo, I don't have to listen to you because you're not my real mama. Oh. Oh. It's about to get bad. It's going to get real bad. Mama. Dairy Queen. Mama. You don't mess with the trashy mama. Because she's going to come over to where her child is. And she's got that serious stomp, thump, 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 thump. You know that kid's in trouble. You know that kid's in trouble. And she's cussing at him from 20 feet away. I don't care if I'm not your mama. You're going to listen to me, boy. And, I ain't your mama, but And they're like, shit, there's people around. I can't say what I really want to say. I can't say what I really want to say. I can't tell that boy I'm going to beat him like a redheaded stepchild. Even though he may be a redheaded stepchild. But that's okay because gingers have no soul. Oh, so, yeah, it starts with the muttering. And then it's like full on boomhauer. I mean, just, and I done told you, boy, when you act like that in the store, we don't act like that. You act like you got a brain, and we're classy people, and you making me look like I'm some piece of dirt. Well, let me tell you, I'm not some piece of dirt, and you're gonna listen to me, or when your daddy gets home, you know what your daddy's gonna do. I'm like, oh yeah. What's Daddy gonna do? Daddy's gonna come home and Mama's gonna feed Daddy some hamburger helper and Daddy's gonna eat his hamburger helper. And Daddy's gonna have some beer with his hamburger helper. 'Cause what doesn't go better with hamburger helper than beer? And it'll be like PBR or Budweiser, He don't fool with them foreign beers. He wants American beer. Maybe he's drinking Iron City. Maybe he's drinking Genesee Cream Ale. Maybe he's drinking Steel Reserve. So Daddy gets a two beers in him. Mama, do you know what your son did at the store today? What'd he do? Well, first of all, he was running around like a wild child, like one of them hippie kids. And then he didn't listen to me. He sassed me. Said I wasn't his real mother, so I didn't have any control over him, and I couldn't do anything. What are you going to do about that? I do a lot around here. Take these kids shopping, act little monsters. I don't want to buy them nothing. But the kids, I guess I gotta get them new clothes. I mean, can't have them walking around looking like we're on welfare. So I go in and I buy these little sons of bitches clothes, and they treat me like I'm some kind of piece of dirt. Like I'm nothing. Like I just fell off the turnip truck. You better do something about your boy. Oh, so poor Blaze probably gets his ass beat. It's a shame. Poor Blaze. I feel bad for Blaze. Poor Blaze. Blaze gonna grow up to be just like his daddy. And break the cycle, people. Break the cycle. And then we got the trashy ladies. Other trashy ladies. They get angry with you because you canceled their layaway. Now let's, make it clear. The layaway was canceled because a payment hadn't been made on it since it was opened a month and a half ago. It was canceled. So sad, too bad. We called, we left a message. You can't call us back? Fine, done, you're canceled. What do you mean you canceled my layaway? Well, yes, it was canceled for non-payment. There hasn't been a payment made on it since you opened it 47 days ago. So you just canceled it. Yes, we called and left messages for you twice. We never heard back from you. So you just canceled it without talking to me. Well, yes, ma'am. That's trifling. Well, I'm sorry, but, we couldn't get in touch with you, and it was canceled. Well, now what the hell am I going to do? I'm getting the spring clothes for my kids. Their Easter outfits were in there. Well, I'm sorry, ma'am. We canceled it. Where's the manager? This is some trifling shit. Some trifling shit. Now, I'm not the store manager. I am a manager. But, okay, store manager. Who canceled my layaway? Well, I did. You canceled my layaway? Yes. I canceled your layaway because there has not been any payments made on it since it was opened. So you just went and canceled it. Well, I left you a couple of messages, never heard anything. Yes, I canceled it. And I guess you put everything back. Yes, I did. This is some trifling shit. This is some fucking bullshit right here. How the fuck you gonna do? How the fuck? Who do I complain to? Well, I'm the store manager. You complain to me. Who's above you? Who's above you? Well, this is our district manager's name, and this is her phone number, and this is her email address. Oh, I'm gonna get you fired. I'm gonna get you fired. Canceling my layaway. Trifling bullshit right there. Fuck you think you are. I put my money down. And it'll go on, same shit, just. I'm glad I'm not the one that cancels the layaways. I mean, it's like, well, I'm sorry, ma'am, the manager cancels layaways. You'll have to speak to him. Thank you, little baby Jesus. Thank you, baby Jesus. That I'm not the one who did that. Thank baby Jesus that I'm not trifling. Alright, that does it for Trashy People. Who knows what the next subject will be. But y'all, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it didn't go on too long. I'm sure it did. It always does. But you know it. You know it. You know it's true. You feel it. You know. If you've ever had a job in retail, you know. I speak the truth. I speak the truth. Verdad. Buenos días. Adios. Hasta luego. And we's out.